Hi, I'm going to be showing you how to navigate Libby. This also goes by the name Overdrive, and it's one of the 2 ebook applications we have available at the Kankakee Public Library. This app is available for use on smartphones, reading tablets such as a Kindle, and your iPads, and you can also use it on your computer on a web browser by going to libbyapp.com. So I'm going to show you today how to navigate the app from my smartphone, and this will look pretty much the same across different devices and platforms. First, if you don't have the app, you will need to download it. It is free. I have an iPhone, so I'm going to the App Store. I search Libby, and then it pops up right here. Go ahead and hit the download button, which you should see. And then go ahead and hit open when it's finished, and that's going to take you to the home page of the app. You'll see the question, do you have a library card? Go ahead and tap on yes, because you should have one. And then it takes you to this screen with several options. Tap on the I'll search for a library option, that way you don't have to turn on any special permissions for the app. Then you're going to just start typing in the first few letters of Kankakee, and you should see the option pop up for Kankakee Public Library. I'm going to be typing in Bourbonnais since I have a Bourbonnais library card, but exact same idea. So go ahead and tap on your library, then put your full card number into the box, and then you're going to hit the red next box, and then you're going to enter your PIN, which is the last 4 digits of that number you just put in. Then your virtual card will pop up. Hit next, and then you are on the home page and can start customizing your preferences and looking for books and other resources. Go ahead and tap on the little Libby at the bottom and pick which one you want if you want to. You don't have to do this. This is just for fun. So how you're going to check on the books you've checked out and also search for books is mainly at the bottom with those 2 tabs. If you click on shelf, that's all your personal things. So loans is things that you have checked out. Holds are just like with normal book holds, you can put books that are not available in the app because they're checked out on hold, and the nice thing is they automatically check out, so you do not have to go in and check it out when it's available. And then tags, this is another optional thing. You have these 3 categories here. I like to use them to make lists, so this one at the top I can change to read. If there's something, in Libby that you want to read but you don't want to check it out or put it on hold, you can do that. You can also use the thumbs up and thumbs down things for things you read that you liked or didn't like. That's a good option. Then to begin finding books, go ahead back and tap on library at the bottom left of the screen. And then to start searching for what we want, go ahead and hit on preferences. And then in availability, this is kind of going to be a key to helping you find things that are available now. Right now it will show you everything, including things that are checked out and have a really long wait list. So go ahead and change that to available now if you only want to see things you can check out right now. So after you do that, you can go to the top where it says search for a book, the little magnifying glass. And then you can search for whatever title you want to. If you have a specific one in mind, I do, so I'm going to type that in. Then I'm going to go ahead and search for that. And then what's key here is that you will see the option to borrow at the right hand side of the picture. That means it's available. You can also read a sample of the book if you just want to get a first look at it, so go ahead and tap on that. And this is what the sample will kind of look like. And then this is automatically saved in your reading thing on your shelf so you can come back to it. And then I go ahead and click on the library thing, and then if you want to find out more info about the book, you can tap on the picture just like I did, and then you can scroll and see a synopsis and a lot of info about the book. And then if you're ready to borrow, go ahead and tap that at the top. I have just taken out the next bit so you can't see my personal card info, but you just hit the red borrow button and then you are good to go. So then you hit open book, and then to read it in the app you can use the Libby button. If you want to read it on your Kindle, press the other thing. You will just have to use your Amazon account info to log in. So then once you open it, it's just like a normal book. You have kind of the first pages, but what the cool thing is with ebooks is that you can just tap on whichever part you want to go to right here. So you tap on chapter 9 and you can go there. And then to read, you just swipe left or right through the pages. You can also use the little bar down at the bottom. If you just hold down on that white dot, you can swipe through to get to, if you need to make a bigger jump to a specific page. Then to add a bookmark, you're going to hit the little bookmark icon in the top right corner for the page you're on, and then it saves those bookmarks for you. So if you leave, you go read a different book, and you come back, you hit the 3 bars in the upper right hand corner, go to bookmarks, and you can see all the bookmarks you have and go to the one you want. There are some other great accessibility features in Libby. Hit those 3 bars, go to reading settings, and then we can play with the text size, which is helpful. Just hold down and slide to the left or right to make it smaller or bigger. We can also play with the lighting. So instead of having just white with black, we can have a black background with white font, sepia, and kind of the normal black and white one. And we can even play with the fonts, whichever is easiest for you. And what's really cool is there's even a font called Open Dyslexic that makes it easier for you to read if you have dyslexia. So that's a great accessibility feature. Of course, you can always go back to other fonts or the publisher's default if you want to. So go ahead and hit the back arrow at the top, and then you can hit on tips and secrets if you ever are still getting stuck. It's a lot of the information we've been going through, but that's just always there if you want it. Now to find book recommendations, or if you don't know exactly what you want, go ahead and go back to your shelf, and then hit library, go back, and then you're on the home page, and go ahead and hit that explore. Now here are the different categories. You can see what's popular, what's new. So I hit what's popular. Let's see popular titles. Now I'm also going to show you how to place a hold with this. So here's a title where the crawdads sing. That's a good example. You can see the borrow option isn't there. It just says place hold. Now, if you want to know how long the hold list is or how long it will be, go ahead and tap that little calendar icon, and that gives you specific details of how many copies are in the system and how many people are waiting. So if you want to place a hold, go ahead and just tap that, and then as I said earlier, it will automatically check out to you once it reaches your place on the hold list. So now let's look at audiobooks. So go back to the library tab. You can change format to audiobooks. And then I just went ahead and changed the availability. But I didn't even have to look too hard because Libby right now is recommending these Harry Potter audiobooks. And a cool thing with audiobooks that I find useful is the play sample. You can hear how it's going to sound before you check it out. So I find that very useful because the narrator, for me, is what really makes or breaks if I listen to an audiobook. And the audiobook also has some cool features. So here you can see at the top there's a little speed dial. So if you tap on that and you hold down, swiping up or down, you can change the speed. You can speed it up if you want them to read a little faster. And Bookmarks is pretty similar to Ebooks. I'm just using the little white dot at the bottom to swipe to a random spot. And then if you're at a spot you want to stop, go ahead and tap that bookmark icon at the top, and rather than a page, it saves it at that time spot. And if you want to get to your bookmarks, same as with ebooks, 3 white bars upper right hand corner, tap on bookmarks and they will all be there. Now the last thing I just want to show you is returning books. Something that's nice with the app is that books automatically return when they are due. You don't have to go in, but if you do want to return something early, you tap on Manage Loan and you'll see a pop-up and there will be an option to return early, so you go ahead and do that. I've just cut that out since, again, my card info is on there. But yeah, thank you for watching. Again, if you have questions, when you tap on a book and there's those 3 bars in the upper right hand corner, you can always use the tips and secrets. But again, thanks for watching. Hopefully this helps you get into our awesome online resources and find some things you like.